In the world, according to Dr. Michael, the number one sneakiest reason why you have fatigue and low energy. Let me first start it by saying a quote. You're not tired, you're uninspired. I find that to be true for a lot of people. A lot of the times, it's what's in our head, in our mind, or you could even say in your heart, that's actually the cause of a lot of people's fatigue. It's not that you're not sleeping enough. It's not that you maybe have a thyroid problem or you're not getting enough nutrition. You know, these are some of the causes for some people. But from my experience, the majority of the time is you have no reason to create energy because you have nothing to put it into. You're doing a 9-to-5 job that you hate. You're coming home, you know, you make dinner, you know, you maybe have a recreational period of time, you hang out with friends, but you know, what do? You just play softball and maybe go to the bar. You know, these things are all great to relax and decompress, but when it comes to having a purpose in life, is you need a focus, a direction to go. You know, it's not about getting to the destination, it's about the journey. That's what it's all about. And so, here's an analogy. Imagine you're on a road trip. You're driving down the road 100 miles an hour because you're trying to get there as quickly as possible. 100 miles an hour, you're pedal to the metal, you're you're working hard as you can, burning the candle at both ends. What happens when we do that? Well, eventually the candle runs out, the car breaks down, it runs out of gas. And so now what? Well, when you started the trip, you knew where you didn't want to go. You didn't want to go to New York, you didn't want to go to Miami. But does that really help you get to your actual destination or where you'd like to be? So now your car broke down, you're in the middle of Kansas, no offense to Kansas people, but Kansas, you know, big open plains, and you're like, I wanted to be in the city, this sucks. I hate where I am in life right now. But should you be surprised? You never had a destination, you never had a goal to go towards, but we are where we are. And now we're tired, we're broke down, and we have low energy. So what can we do to fix this? Well, the thing is here's what I find is easiest. You know, if I would ask you, make a list of all the things you don't want, that'd be a nice, big, robust list. If I had you create a list that said, here's what I do want to create, specifically, not I want more money, I want to feel better, those don't mean anything. If you had to create a list of specific goals, that'd be a lot harder. And so for a lot of people, as I look at your negative list and then flip it, take the exact opposite. At least that gets you down the path. And then you can start looking at different ways of self-expression, different ways of you know, a vehicle that creates excitement and motivation. And as a result, your body is going to step up to the plate because it says, great, now we have a worthwhile goal. Let's go get it. Let's create some energy, some excitement, and now you can get to work.